Jättebra. Okay, I've been working on intros. Hello, heathens. Or
That's pretty good.
Peace be with you, pilgrims. Or pilgrim.
Or pilgrim.
Which
Pilgrims and or pilgrim.
Which is your favorite?
I like them both because they're both alliterations.
That's my thinking.
Very good. Trying to
Maybe we
find
can
something on T for
trench.
Shoo, trenchers.
Chidey ho! Yes.
We workshop it some more.
But one of those. Hello. Welcome to the first real Trench Talk. Because the name is Trench Talk Pod. And we haven't actually done a pod yet, really.
But we did one, didn't we?
Looking at...
you knew last year, very long ago, when you said, this is a podcast. Now we're making a podcast.
What?
You said those exact words before.
In which video?
This is a special video because this is a podcast.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
We were looking at the cloaks.
We were looking at cloaks and we were at the our gaming club. But we talked so much else first before we started talking about cloaks. It was way too long, the episode.
Why?
We have so much to say.
Did you just cut it all, or...?
No, it's still...
I need to re-listen.
It's still very long.
It's so long ago.
Yeah.
It feels like...
It's like last year.
Yes, it was. So, what are you holding in your hands here?
I'm holding our brand new merch.
We commissioned Caleb Dickinson, who did some artworks on the Facebook site, to make a Trench Crusade artwork which we could use for the channel. And this is just part of the artwork. Like, this is a small... There is a bigger... There's an actual painting.
Bigger picture.
See, you have to look at the big picture. And it's stuck in Tullen in Sweden. Customs. And we have to get it out before we can reveal the actual art. But he made it very quickly. He made it in like 2 days.
It's insane.
Super enthusiastic.
Yes. And talented.
Get it. I'm very happy with it.
Me too.
It's our banner now on the YouTubes. And we also have made a profile pic.
Yeah.
Our friend Christian made it for us through vector magic and photographs. So big thank you to both Christian and Caleb.
Yeah. Without you, we wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't sit here with shirts.
No.
We would be without shirts.
Yeah. That wouldn't be very good for YouTube.
No, it wouldn't be allowed. And since last year, we also hit the milestone with 500 subscribers.
Sick
shit. And you need to have 500 to be able to sell shirts on your YouTube channel. Like, somehow, I'm not 100% sure how it works, but we need more viewing hours before we can sell it below. So sometime in the near future you can buy shirts, maybe. And my question is, what do you want?
Would you even want
Would
you want that? I know I would.
But do you want maybe a mug like this one instead? Or would you like...
Picture this. Oh.
You can't see the mug.
But they have seen mugs before.
And or maybe a jacket, a battle jacket.
That would be cool.
Or a patch.
We must do patches.
No.
Oh.
I don't know what you want.
We want to celebrate this big occasion.
500. 500. 500.
Many. And we have some stuff that we want to give away. And we could give it to you if you do
Two things.
Make sure that you're subscribed and leave us a comment. That's not much you need to do to be able to win.
What will you win though? You will win all of this. It's a amazing Deep Cut Studio speed paint marker paint.
They look very cool.
I have made a video, but it's not up yet when I try them. And it did pretty much what it says on the box. Speed paint in a marker pen. And very new product.
You can be one of the first in the world, maybe.
Yes.
To rock them.
And
you will be the coolest in your gaming club when you sit there with your little pens.
You don't need any palette. You don't need any
Pots.
Pots?
Is this
box?
Is this the paint pot?
Yes, this is a pot with a lid or a bottle with a dropper. You don't need any of that. You just need your pen.
You can paint everywhere.
Yes. One of them is silver. Metallic, which I found to like highlight silvers and do chip damage and stuff on armor. Super easy. Like tick, 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 it's done. I like speed.
We know.
And that's one of the things. You can win. The other things are terrain from Antti or Diceverse. He has made this cool terrain.
That's very cool terrain.
And you can win it through this competition. Also, maybe you can win this.
Is that a placeholder for something you will find when you get home?
Yes.
Look around in your garage.
I don't know what it is yet, but
is it your cat? Is it
is
it your car?
You will see. When's it came. You will see. So subscribe and comment.
What should they comment?
Maybe what their favorite model from the Trench Crusade line is.
And if you choose the right one, you will win. Or it's random.
Or maybe just any comment would do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what
write
you
something
write.
nice. If you are mean, you will not win. Maybe.
Yes.
There must be some.
We have yet to receive a hate comment though, of any kind. I thought we would have more. To be honest.
We deserve more.
We deserve more. That's it.
So start writing, giving us hate comments. Is that what they should take away from this?
Yes. And shall we move on with the episode? We got some exciting news, actually.
Some more?
More?
More news?
Yes, and not about us. Not everything is about us. And some things are about motorcycles. And have you seen them?
I have not.
You have not, because the Red Brigade Kickstarter.
Because you wrote about them in a group chat, and then someone else asked for a picture, and you said, I don't have the picture. So I have not seen the motorcycles.
But the Red Brigade Kickstarter, which will launch at the end of this month, will contain even more models than we previously could have imagined.
That's not saying little.
That's not saying much for you.
That's what I'm saying. I always imagine big things.
Yeah, and one of them are a motorcycle. And people were like, what the heck is going on?
Is there motorcycles? I have seen a lot of questions in especially the Facebook group, where it's like, is this thing in Trench Crusade? Or is this thing in Trench Crusade? I've never seen anyone ask, are motorcycles in Trench Crusade? So that's fun.
Yes.
Came out of nowhere.
Because in World War I they had motorcycles.
But since it's not really World War I, just sometimes it's World War I.
Yeah, sometimes there are motorcycles.
Because if the answer to a question is yes, of course, because that was in World War I, it can also be like, no, of course it isn't. Not everything from World War I is in Trench Crusade, because it is in
you
World War
are
I.
correct.
Yeah.
I am sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
And people want to have a motorcycle with a sidecar that they can put their dogs in.
Of course.
And they said, I need to find this because it's not only in my dream, it's in my head. They said that Thomas was writing rules for mounted units, which means
horses.
That's an animal.
Is horses in French Crusade? I can ask in Facebook group.
Yes, and that immediately makes Def Krieg of Corp armies viable.
That's exactly what they're called.
What are they called?
That's
Def Krieg of Death. What?
Krieg, Death of Corpse.
Def Krieg of Corp. Def Corps of Krieg. Ja, just det. Yes. So the horses.
If someone was to make really unofficial models for that faction, it could be called Of Corpse Death Krieg.
Yes.
Yes. And we can review them.
We can have elephants? No, maybe not elephants.
Elephants do not fit in trenches.
Zebras.
Zebras can be in trenches.
Mules. Giraffes.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like what would lions? You can have. We have an exciting time ahead of us. I feel like.
Yeah.
What does a demon horse look like?
It makes you think.
You can't even comprehend.
No.
And also, if we're already on the way of scale creep, what about tanks?
Are tanks in World War I?
Yes.
Yes.
And in Trench Crusade in the artwork.
Yeah.
And we even have jet planes in the artwork.
Planes would be cool.
Yeah, planes would be cool.
I would like a plane.
How would you kill it?
With your giraffe. Because they're very tall.
Yes.
They can reach.
Yeah. I think that the fans long for the game to be like 40k because everyone longs for 40k, like the dream version of 40k when it's fun.
Yeah.
Everyone, and they feel like if Trench Crusade was big, army-wide size, it would be fun. 40k.
Yeah, we need stuff on flight stands to make it feel a bit more 40k.
And I agree. I think it will be fun. It will take a long time to play though, but that's the news with the motorcycles. Do you have any more thoughts
about motorcycles?
Yeah.
I don't think about motorcycles that much.
Okay. Have you seen Sons of Anarchy?
No.
Have you seen that Danish series about motorcycle gangs?
Mordkommissionen.
Nej.
It's the only Danish show I've seen. No, I haven't.
No.
I don't consume motorcycle content
Okay.
in that degree.
Is it the same as with the weapons?
Yeah.
That I feel like I wish I knew more about motorcycles, but you don't agree?
I don't have that wish, no.
No? Motorcycle from Wish.
Yes.
All right. Let's move on.
Yes.
There's 2 big events happening. They are both painting related.
Yeah. How did this happen? The 2 kind of official painting competition happening at the same time. Couldn't there have been a conversation?
But it's not on the same time. Because let me tell you, the first one, the Trench Crusade official Discord painting competition, ends in February 1st.
Yeah, that's soon.
That's 2 weeks.
That's very soon.
And they have 4 categories, an entire warband, and it works like this. You photograph it unpainted, and then you photograph it painted.
Yeah.
But you have to prove that it wasn't painted since long ago.
Yeah.
And warband, single model, large model, or a diorama.
Yes.
So if you're looking at this, you got approximately 1.5 weeks to finish one of these and participate. And you can win coupons for models or dice, or I'm not really sure, but official Trans Crusade stuff. And maybe something else they've written.
And also glory.
Glory.
And eternal fame.
That as well. I have yet to complete all the categories. I've painted a single model. I printed everything I need for the diorama. I just need your fiance to help me a little bit with the base. Do you know if it's done it yet?
I know it is not done.
Helvete. Oh. And a large model. I began painting a large model the other day. So yeah, I don't think I will finish the warband. So
we just enter 3 of them.
Yes.
I have started planning my single model, and I think that will probably be enough. Sadly.
Will it be finished in time?
That it will.
That it will?
Yeah.
Is that the model I'm thinking about in my head?
Probably.
Okay.
Are you thinking about a motorcycle?
No.
And it's not that one.
But we can reveal what it is. It's not hidden, like hidden.
No, people are posting already their contributions openly in the Discord, which is fun. You can look through them. But yeah, I'm making a witch, of course.
Are you making a video of it?
Maybe. Do you want one?
Should I? I'm making videos for all my entries.
If then I will definitely have time for one, because making a video makes it take way longer. But I'll do my best.
It will be fun to see the process, I think, because your process is a little different from mine.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the first one. Now the Kickstarter has ended. All the files are on my mini factory, and they have done like their own late pledge now. Like people can get the models again.
It's another Kickstarter thingy. Yeah.
And they also made this painting competition in line with that. And it's a bigger painting competition. They have prizes for up to $10,000. So, and the categories are diorama, single model, and a kit bash model. Like not official. That's important.
Yeah, that's the difference between the two. Because the first competition you can paint whatever, and for the second one it's just
official or a kit bash.
Yeah.
If you don't have a printer. So, and you can use the models you painted for the first competition in the latter. But it's not no fun.
No, it isn't.
And you have so much time. You have the entire February and more than half of March. It ends the 21st of March to paint only 3 categories. So that's from nowhere, lots of fun stuff to do, and I encourage everyone to participate.
And it's kind of smart to just do it when the hype is real. Just keep it up.
And even though I won one painting competition out of maybe 10 or more, I don't participate because I know I will win or even aim to win, but it's a goal.
Yeah.
And it's fun to participate, even though.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah.
And it's good if you are one of those people who can take a lot of time to finish something. It's good to have a deadline, it's good to have something to work towards.
And most of the time it's tournaments. People like aim to be complete by the time the tournament is on, but there aren't many in Trench Crusade, especially not in northern Sweden.
No.
So we need other goals. We need to make a YouTube channel to paint our minis.
And it's nice with these kind of digital competitions, so you can participate from
afar.
From all over.
Yes. And yeah, that's it for the news section, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have any more Trench Crusade news?
I was going to talk about that second or third Kickstarter thing if you didn't bring it up, but we discussed it because that came. I didn't know that it was a thing until I saw someone post somewhere
on the My Mini Factory.
No, you can get. I missed the first and the second Kickstarter, or the second one wasn't a Kickstarter.
Yeah, this isn't even really a Kickstarter because also when this ends, all the files will be available instantly anyway. So I don't. This is just a reveal kind of thing for them, I think, and very very fun of them to make a painting competition with so many different prizes as well. You can. I would very much like to win a brush, at least. At least a brush.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, they have wolf brush and different animal brushes. Not very vegan of me to want a wolf brush, but space wolves are cool, so you know.
Yeah.
So, the meat of the episode. Where the hell have you been?
I've been on holiday, which is quite normal to do this time of year. I haven't been that far away. I've just been
in the Chaos Knight army land.
Yeah, exactly.
Jämtland.
Yeah.
Which is its own state.
It's a republic.
Republic.
We have our own president. And
a flag.
Yeah.
And a song.
Yeah, we have everything you need to be independent.
But you aren't.
It's in our soul. So yes, I have been to my homeland and visited family and breathing some fresh air. And then I had to return to the big city and to the content.
The content machine.
Yeah.
It was long weeks up here in the content machine, alone.
But you have been busy.
Yes.
You didn't take any time off.
I did. I was in Stockholm doing Christmas content for my family, and but we prepared videos that released anyway.
Yeah.
During that time.
That's a thing you can do with technology.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You just put in your videotape in the player and you.
Yes. If you hook up the VHS through the USB.
Yeah. You set a timer.
Yeah, but so you've been Christmas partying. Have you been playing any games when you were over there?
I have been playing some board games.
Mm-hmm.
Family games.
Like Magic the Gathering.
No. Played the games. We played a lot of Hitster. Was a great success.
Mm-hmm.
Where you listen to songs and you have to guess when the song is from.
Like a quiz.
Like music a quiz. It's a music quiz. So you build your timeline with songs. The first one to have 10 songs in the right order wins. Okay. And you get to listen to cool music.
Do they have the music in the board game?
They have QR codes on the playing cards So one gets to be the DJ, and I was a DJ. So you scan the code with an app, and then it plays a song on Spotify.
On Spotify?
Yeah, so you need to have Spotify. So it's not for you.
That's for me.
But you can come and play with me, and I can be the DJ.
Yes.
Yes. It's fun.
I like board games because it's not digital. But they somehow managed it.
Yeah. But you just need to scan a code, and then you put the phone away so that the DJ can be part of the guessing. So you just...
That's smart, though.
That's very smart, very clever. We also played a game that is also a video game called Dorf.
Dwarf? Not
where
Chaos Dwarf?
No. Where you have also like tiny bricks that are shaped like...
Dwarfs.
Are
they?
No, they are not shaped like dwarfs. They are, I would say, not round, not square, but somewhere in between.
Okay.
Yeah, and you
like
use
a pear?
them. Not like a pear. It's a shape that I don't know.
Octagon, pentagon.
Yeah, it's an octagon. Yeah, and you use them to build the world.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's very. You look at the world.
Do you compete?
It's cooperative. So you work together to make
like
a big and pretty world, and you unlock. It's like a campaign. It's like Trench Crusade, where you play a game, and then you get enough points, and it's like a skill tree.
I like skill trees.
Yeah, it's like Path of Exile also, because it's like circles you can cross over, and then you can open other boxes in your big box, and the game gets bigger and bigger.
What?
So, very cool, actually.
So you're telling me you get a box, with dwarves, and you build a world of dwarves, and then somehow, how do you get the treasure?
You get points for building. You get like quests.
How? It's a card.
It's these bricks.
Yeah.
Some of them have like a flag or something on it, and you need to also always have 3 quests active. And one quest can say build a forest, and then you build a big forest around it, and then you get points.
Okay.
Yeah. This is welcome to our board game review channel.
But I want to learn more about these Path of Exile nodes. Like, can you build faster, more attack speed, or something? What do you get?
No, it's like you can unlock. You unlock like a castle, and then you get a special brick that has a castle, and then you can build a bigger, where you get more points for.
Okay. This game sounds way more advanced than Trench Crusade.
It is. It has more pages of rules.
I wonder if there is a channel called Dwarf Talk.
Should be. We need to branch out. Part of our
collaborate
franchise.
All right. So that's. Did you play any more games?
I did not play any miniature games. No, any war games.
I played Bingo Lotto.
Yeah.
Did you play Bingo Lotto?
I did play Bingo Lotto, of course. Did you win?
No, and Bingo Lotto looks like this. And it's a Swedish tradition that everyone watches TV for 6 hours and gambles away their money.
The night before Christmas.
And it's basically just gambling. And really bad music, and isn't it bad music?
I didn't listen to it this year because when there wasn't the bingo on, we just muted the TV and played Hitster instead.
That was clever, though.
Yeah. You can just have it in the background. And also they also always release the schedule you can find on the internet. So you know what times are the bingo. So you just need to watch.
I didn't know that.
I can teach you.
And you can also, if you It's the biggest scam ever. Like you buy a ticket or a card or a bingo bricka,
bingo lot,
which has a number on it, and then the TV says if you have one of these numbers in your bingo bricka, you can call for only €2 and you can win a car. And I call.
Yeah.
It instantly says you didn't win anything, and I'm like, how do you know? Like, you haven't checked anything. You just hung up on me. It's the worst. And one of the family members there isn't allowed the telephone when Bingolotto is on because he wasted like lots of money when he was a bit drunk one Christmas.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah. And what more did you do?
What did I do? I ate a lot of cookies. Watched some TV other than Bingolotto. When I'm at my mom's place, which we always are for Christmas, she loves she has watched every TV show that's about police.
Yes.
Fire departments.
Yeah. Reality or not?
Not reality.
Oh.
She loves crime stories and police stories. So there's always one of those series on that she's binging at the moment. And you always start to you're just there and you see them on and you're like, no, that's not. I won't get hooked on this. And then you're just...
It's like Trench Crusade.
It's like Trench Crusade. You say, not for me.
Yeah.
But also it's kind of want to know. I'm kind of committed to these characters now. And this year it was The Rookie, which was fun. Because me and my brother could say, we know that guy. That guy is from Firefly. And we can tell...
Henry Cavill?
Henry Cavill is not in Firefly.
I know his name. Nathan Prescott. No. Fillion.
Yeah. So we could educate our mother.
In Firefly lore.
Yeah, and some references on the show.
Fun.
So it's fun to watch some police shows for Christmas. It's a nice tradition.
Sorry.
We also watched a new show that's on the streaming right now with Eddie Redmayne.
Who that?
It's called The Jackal, I would say. And it was very fun to see Ed Redmayne, who plays among many things. He plays Newt Scamander in Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. That's a good
and
character.
This was very far from that character, which was fun to see. He's like an assassin. That was a good show.
Speaking of, have you seen that Hugh Grant is a murderer film?
I want to.
I want to see it as well.
I want to see. It looks so creepy.
But okay, have you seen the Middle-earth film?
I have.
Okay, spoilers. If you don't want to know about the Middle-earth film, this is the time.
Yeah.
You can see on the timeline where we stop talking about it, because we need to unload. Is it the worst film you have ever seen?
No. I've seen worse.
Is it one of the biggest disappointments in your life?
I didn't have any expectations.
It's just Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah, but I didn't think that it's like Trench Crusade. It's like, this is probably not for me because it's anime.
No. You said it. I need a cookie.
And I was like, yeah, of course I will see it because it's something about the Rohirrim. And I am a Rohan girl.
That's your, yeah.
And yeah, well, it was a movie. It was good entertainment for a New Year's Day with pizza in the sofa.
Did you see it at home?
No, of course not. That would mean I saw it illegally.
You had pizza on the bio?
On the bio, yes. Of course I went to the cinema.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I think what I want to say is that I think it's a bit... It felt like there were some elements that is like, yeah, we need to check these points off for it to be a movie that people who like Lord of the Rings like. They need to say certain things. We need to have that. Oh, they are coming to save us. They are riding down the hill.
So many.
Steep. It's like it felt a bit cheap. Felt like, can we just do something new and still make it feel like it belongs? We don't need it doesn't need to be fan service.
I feel like it isn't even some fan service. It's just the same but way worse.
Yeah.
And what my wife, she said, like, I don't like anime. I don't want to watch this film. And I'm like, I like anime. I want to watch this film. It's probably super great, and you will be convinced that anime is cool. And it is by far the worst animation I have seen.
Yeah, why did she, the main character, have those big eyes and the others didn't? I think this is just some anime trope thing. But it felt like she had a different style in the painting.
And why was, like, you can see, if you compare a well-done animation, like Studio Ghibli movie, or like a super high, like a finale episode of Naruto, or like one of those, when they fight and stuff like that, there are very many frames per second. Like the animations are smooth and fluid, and it looks good. It's cool. The entire film was like the intro, like the bird coming in, and the background aren't even painted. They are digitally made with like game fire, like Half-Life 1 fires coming from the background. And it just looked terrible. And this is the problem, that people think this is anime. And it sucks. And I will never watch anything anime again. And that's not fair.
Yeah, sure.
But it isn't even anime because it has to be done in Japan to be called anime.
It's like champagne.
Exactly like champagne. Or portvin, maybe.
Portvin.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what it's called.
I got so upset.
But it's like I don't watch anime. I don't watch like cartoons. Cartoons. I don't know how to say it. Like tecknat. Yeah, that's. But I was told that I had to watch Arcane. Have you watched Arcane?
Yes, I have a friend that tells me every other day, have you watched Arcane yet?
Yeah.
For over a year.
Yeah, and they are right.
It's not animated though. It's digitally made.
Yeah, I don't care. Because for me there's just I don't see. I usually just see, oh, that's animated. Then it's probably not for me.
Like Toy Story.
Yeah, I didn't like Toy Story.
Did you like Cinderella?
Yeah.
That was hand-drawn animation.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Very
yes,
cool.
I watched it.
So you like
times.
anime?
I like I prefer not.
I know now. Like I always wondered when they make these movies with actors to play the old Disney films. I always wonder why the hell are they doing this? Because who are they for? Like,
Well, that's just to keep the copyright, I think. You need to just make something new in the name when the copyright are going.
That
going
explains it even better.
Yeah. Because no one wants it.
No, nobody wants it. It's
I don't
the
want
shit.
it.
They're doing How to Train Your Dragon now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one wants that. But what I was trying to make a point about Arcane because I didn't think that I would like it, and I also have never played League of Legends.
No,
but
MOBAs are the worst.
I loved Arcane. Really, really loved it. So it's not that I hate things that are cartoons.
Yeah, but we have a real problem with the right words for things.
Yeah,
I
want to say tecknat because that encapsulates everything that isn't.
And animated isn't even. Everything is animated, but we talk about different things when we say it.
Maybe we should move on.
Maybe.
Do you want to say something else about
the Middle-earth game? Middle-earth movie. It was basically Lord of the Rings 2, like story-wise. That we need to flee. No, we won't. Yes, we will. And then we get saved by Rohirrim coming down from the hill.
Should we ask maybe Gondor for help? No, not those guys. We will do it. Yeah.
And also I have a big problem with the dad character.
Yeah.
But I'm a human being. All right. Oh, I punched a guy. He died. And I'm surprised by it. 1 hour later, I'm immortal. I'm outside in the freezing cold for 4 days, killing people with my hands and jumping in there like 20 meters, and nobody bats an eye. Like, that's weird for a human to do. And in the Lord of the Rings setting, this doesn't make any sense. Like, he's a normal being, isn't he?
I don't know.
But he has the first men in his blood. But so does every Numenorian. But they aren't flying in the air or not eating. I got so pissed.
And also, what was the deal with the wedding dress? It was like, he wanted a bride, so now I ride out and in this old wedding dress that they said was
haunted.
The bride who was wearing this died. Very we don't know why. Some strange fever. I was like, ooh, something.
What's the point of this?
Yeah, nothing. Just to get some cool shots of someone sword fighting in a wedding dress.
Her fighting skills were also very weird. Like in the beginning, when they get not the beginning, but when they get traitor'd. What's it called?
Betrayed.
Betrayed. Thank you.
How did I understand?
They got traitor'd.
They got traitor'd.
And like a man in the stable, and she had a weapon, and he was like just pushing her, and and she like her horse saved her from dying.
Yeah.
Then 1 hour later, I'm the best swordsman in the world, and I can win against this warlord in a wedding dress. Like the skill difference.
Yeah, she leveled very fast.
It's just I understand why I haven't seen like barely any marketing for this movie, which is weird.
The only marketing I've seen are the models that Games Workshop are releasing, and it's like, why should I care about these models? I don't know who these people are. They are cool. They are nice looking models.
The models, yeah, but not the characters. I don't feel anything for them.
No.
I hate them. Like seeing the movie made me less hype about the game.
I remember feeling, I really want to play the new Middle Earth, but I think that happened before, because I watched the whole trilogy in a day.
A good day.
A very good day. My mother, again, I need to talk more about my mother in this episode, but she had her TV had very bad sound, so she got good sound for Christmas, and we helped her install a sound bar. And then I said, wouldn't it be cool to test this thing with some Lord of the Rings?
Not a criminal episode, please.
But because we had watched, there was no more Rookie to watch. So let's test this soundbar with some Lord of the Rings, and we did. Yeah, good day.
Good day. So, what have I been doing? I think you know what I've been doing. I've been making videos about everything I can. But I also started a campaign finally. Yeah. Playing my first campaign game with Courts. And it went very well for my opponent. We played Trench Ghosts, which was very hard to... They were so many because they're cheap, and they are -1 to wound because they're ghosts. And what were my units even doing? Like, I had a really cool model, which is Hunter of the Left Path, do you know, with the bow?
Yeah, of course.
It has really fun rules, which it can teleport through walls and terrain. It can spend like blood markers. If you manage to blood mark an opponent, you can spend that as mana to make an ability. And I can travel from one piece of terrain to another. So I like traveled up to the artillery witch's tower and killed one of his people up there, and then I traveled to another tower. Then I got shot and fell down and died. So in the campaign after the game, we had to roll. But he wiped my army. So I had to roll from everyone, like, what brain damage did you get? But the hunter got permanent nerve damage, which is really, really bad, because every action I want to take, move, dash, shoot, fight, teleport through walls, everything is a risky action. So if I fail any of those, it cannot do anything more. So he's fucked now. And one of my Hell Knights got possessed by a ghost when it was unconscious. So now when I try to activate it, the ghost takes over and I have to dash somewhere. And stuff like that happened with my warband. And I will play again later tonight against Black Rail, I think. So we will see how it affected my gang.
Interesting. I will play also.
Also?
My first game in this campaign.
Yes.
Maybe. I haven't done a list yet.
But you will?
I will.
Or?
That's my goal for evening.
With the trench, since you're a trench pilgrim gal.
Yeah. Today, at least.
You got every model.
I do.
And every chance. You're facing the new Antioch force?
Yeah, I am.
Do you know if he has chosen any sub-faction?
He hasn't done his list either. So
you too!
We will have some list workshop first.
Yeah.
Then we'll see if there's any time left before we go home.
You two are the best.
Yeah.
So fun
night ahead.
Fun night ahead. And it's been a fun day doing this recording.
We've been here all day.
Feels like.
Started.
I'm out of cookies.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us about your New Year's resolutions?
Oh, right. The name of the episode.
The theme of this. The reason for us coming here.
I totally forgot about that. We have another... okay. I will participate in every painting competition I see, because fun.
Yeah.
I might go to Finland for a RopeCon this summer, because Antti, which hosts the train we are giving away. He is giving away, but I'm making. Is hosting a Trench Crusade there on the convent, so we might go there, the entire family, this year. And my goal is just to paint every official model and be in contests. Feels like a fun year, like more fun than my earlier. Like before, we had a Warhammer podcast in Sweden, Swedish even. And it was also like, jag ska göra ny armé. Like I'm gonna make a new army every day. This feels more healthy somehow.
You can make a new army every day in this game without it being
200 models.
Yeah. That sounds like good ambitions.
What are your goals?
My goals? I am trying to balance. I also want to do some competitions, paint competitions. I want to paint some warbands, and I'm also planning a wedding, which is mostly planned. I've been planning it for a year soon, but this is the year when it's actually happening. So this is when it's I need to put in an extra gear. So that's my year. Getting married and playing Trench Crusade.
Good year.
Yeah.
And you can comment what your life goals are this year.
Yeah.
As part of the giveaway subscribe competition.
That's a great idea.
Do it. Hej då.
Hej då. Jag skulle ju göra en poäng av att så här,
do a point.
As I was saying in the intro, if you will use that as an intro, I think it was a great intro. Then this is the outro. I was saying that this is one of very few white garments in my closet, because I have one other white garments which are mostly used for sword fighting. I've seen in movies.
In the movies?
In the movies. There will probably be some sword fighting at the wedding also. Nice.
Are HEMA experts coming, or?
You're coming.
Yes.
And we'll see. There will be swords. I will be wearing a white dress. I will see where it goes.
Yeah. Like if you like white garments.